Rise and shine, you guys. Welcome in. Starting this reading here, it's 10:14 a.m., April 25th of 2025. There's a lot of 2 and 5s in today's energy, okay? I'm also seeing like 425, all right? April's date, 425. Looks like Emperor, High Priestess, Hierophant energy here for today's date. It is Friday, Venus's day. All right, and I'm looking at the transits here. Moon is in Aries. All right, as of early this morning, it looks like 2:35, is it? No, 3:25 a.m. We stepped into the moon in Aries. All right, so we're looking at 4 degrees and 12 minutes of the moon in Aries. Let's look at the Sabian symbol for the 5th degree. A triangle with wings. All right, the awareness of higher dimensions, reaching up towards a new dimension of being, finding the skills, the loyalties, and the values to rise to higher levels of consciousness, having awareness of the essential mystery of life, that we are facets of universal consciousness, unity, experiencing duality. We find a zealous appetite and innocent longing to know unity again. So we develop a taste for transcendent state of being. We see that our complete life journey will be directed so that eventually we go back to where we came from and then reside in such an elevated state. All right, so a triangle with wings is coming up as zeal. It says through process of development and refinement, our impulses lead us towards self-realization. Okay, so this morning I have tea leaf out here, angel tarot deck. We've got Kipper, we've got the Tarot of the Owls, Radiant Bright Awake Tarot. All right, so lots of tarot this morning. We're going to tap into the energy with the tea leaves and find out what's going on in the energy. In transits today, we're looking at the moon in Aries for the remaining of the weekend, it looks like, up until the 27th, where we hit the moon in Taurus, which is a new moon, at 3:18 a.m. In today's transits, we have Mercury in Aries with a quintuple to Jupiter in Gemini, Sun in Taurus with a semi-square to Jupiter in Gemini. We have the moon that had a conjunction, okay, stepping into Aries with Neptune. We have a trine over to Mars in Leo, a sextile to Pluto in Aquarius, which all has taken place already. We're in this energy of a semi-sextile to the sun pretty soon at, it looks like 5 degrees and 37 minutes. That's the following transit. We have a quintuple to Jupiter in Gemini, a conjunction with the Mercury in Aries, as well as a semi-square to Uranus in Taurus. All right. Let's take a look at the index for today. It looks like for the 25th, we are at a Aries and Libra, physical 6, Taurus and Scorpio, physical 5, Gemini, Sagittarius, mental 10. Cancer, Capricorn, we have the energy of physical 8, Leo and Aquarius, mental 9, Virgo and Pisces, you guys are off the chart. Okay, interesting. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got Tea Leaf, Kipper, Angel Tarot. Once again, Wisdom of the Owls and Radiant Brighter Weight. Welcome in, you guys. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Jen, welcome in. John, welcome in. Prem, welcome in. All right, let's get right into it. What's going on in the energy? Okay. It's giving period of ill health and or depression. You might be seeing flies around you a lot. Okay. Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Interesting. Welcome in, you guys. There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding taking place as well. You need to defend yourself here with the shield and pay attention to your work. Someone you know is undependable or insincere. I feel like that's a warning, to be honest. Specific card wants to come out. There it is. All right, this is all has to do with the changes that are happening in your life at this time. Hidden secrets can harm you. So maybe something should remain secret or hidden away so that you don't have to more so have the need to defend yourself from someone here working against you. Is kind of what it feels like. June is of significance. Gemini and or Cancer energies popping out. Opportunities are waiting for you. I'm going to split the deck here. A frying pan is showing there seems to be some sort of trouble or someone accusing you of something here. Okay? Let's get into it. I'm going to pull a few cards from Kipper. Let's see what this is all about and why this is happening. So a period of ill health, depression, something about the loss of material wealth, things not always being this way. Could have been all in connection to some sort of misunderstanding where you need to defend yourself, pay attention to your work. Whoever is undependable and insincere has to do with the changes that are happening in your life, and it has to do with hidden secrets that are harming you. Opportunities are waiting for you. All right, there seems to be some sort of trouble and or accusations in your name, I'm guessing. And June could be of significance involving a Gemini or a Cancer. All right, so I'm seeing lovers here and a child. This could be like the beginning of a new love. All right, the child card could just represent new beginnings. And imprisonment here. Thief. Okay. Something involving imprisonment. That's interesting. Welcome in, Rachel. Hi, Tiff. Welcome in. Rise and Shine. Zena, welcome in. Okay. I'm not sure what this matter is coming up about, okay, but it's kind of giving me either something involving a lover, something involving a child, something involving imprisonment. I don't know if this is you being accused of something. There seems to be the energy of a thief here. Interesting. Very interesting. Who's this? The reflection of the letter, what is it? W and a M. Like the reflection of those letters. Welcome in, Cassandra. All right, let's look at the period of ill health and depression. Page of Swords. Somebody's spying in on this and seeing how you're making out. Are you depressed? Are you ill? Okay, it says take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. That wants to be seen. What is it? The Chariot, you're fine. All right, you're moving forward. Very successful, having lots of triumph. It says things are not always going to be this way. For whatever reason, whatever the misunderstanding is here, it's making you feel like you have to defend yourself. Like you have to pay attention to the details of something here with the desk. Like if it has to do with your work. All right. Things won't always be this way. A change is coming. The Four of Swords is here. I feel like this would all come to, you know, a period where you can just kind of rest on it. It looks like you are dealing with someone here that's undependable, insincere, could possibly be lying on you, or if it has to do with someone that's trying to win at all costs. Okay, that energy is coming up here. There's something about looking into the details about some sort of divorce or separation with the Three of Swords. Interesting, because I'm seeing the 3, the 4, and the 5 of Swords here. So heavy, like Libra, Aquarius energy. All right, let's look at this misunderstanding, what this is all about, okay? The 5 of Cups. Something about sorrow, regret, loss. This is a Scorpio energy here with the 5 of Cups. Someone did something very impulsive with this Knight of Wands energy that they're being judged for. So you need to defend yourself. Okay, the way that I have it presented here is a period of ill health and depression. This person is being spied on. The card under that, whatever the misunderstanding was, that person is now in regret and or sorrow. Feeling like they've taken a loss because they did something impulsive, which now they're being judged for. The card under that is going to be the person that's undependable and insincere. Okay, so in connection to the loss of material wealth, we have the Chariot. All right, I don't know if this involves a vehicle or if someone is meant to be successful, all right, overcoming whatever this loss of material wealth is. Let's take a look at the Shield card that's under here. It says the need to defend yourself. All right, so the King of Swords, this would be like a person of authority. The Emperor normally sits on the Chariot. Okay, so this could be someone that has a position of power. Okay, King of Swords is going to be like a judge or something like that, okay? A police officer. The Hermit. This person is very wise, okay? Has lots of information, knowledge. All right, let's take a look at paying attention to your work. Let's take a look at this. I feel like you're being tested almost. That's what it looks like. Since things aren't always going to be this way, you're going to be able to rest on it, but it has a lot to do with someone that lied on you or seeking information about some sort of loss or breakup or, you know, separation. Pay attention to your work. The Four of Wands. This has to do with whatever your commitments are to your community, to your family, to your home. All right. That's interesting. What's going on with the person that's undependable and insincere? There's something here in connection to like your marriage, okay? Show me the person that's undependable and insincere that's being spied on here to see if they have depression or illness, whatever the misunderstanding was, and why they're being judged. What's the this energy here? A 10 of Pentacles. This would be someone that you have long-term stability with, okay? This could be part of your family. Could be a business, could be a workplace. They're trying to keep something hidden, all right? They're independable, they're insincere, they're keeping things discreet, secretive, okay? It looks like with whatever or whoever they have some sort of investments with. 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like they have some sort of connection to a workplace. 8 of Pentacles. So what's happening here under the Chariot and the King of Swords is that these are affecting changes that are happening in your life. All right, so let's take a look here. This involves like children, lovers, imprisonment, some sort of accusations that has been happening. The energy of someone taking a loss, either stolen from, or, you know, just kind of feels like something's not right here. What's the changes that are affecting your life? There's some sort of betrayal. The Ten of Swords. And it could be with this moon in Taurus that's coming up this weekend on the 27th. Full moon energy. All right, you might be being betrayed by a Gemini. Okay, Sun in Gemini energy. Here's the King of Swords right above it, Gemini energy. So you need to defend yourself in connection to Gemini's energy. It could be contracts. It could be, you know, communication, documents. It could be phone calls, emails, text messages, something about that. It would be like something that was communicated in order to betray you. All right, this, whatever this is like it's creating changes in your life. Yeah, it definitely has to do a lot with communication. All right, I feel like something that was hidden or something that you can't see. All right, you have others that are kind of like the moon energy is here twice. Okay, so hidden secrets, the moon, and the moon is coming out in between the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This could have been investments with long-term stability, family, legacy, foundation, that type of thing. These people are independable and insincere is the way it's coming through. And the person that's being spied on at this time to see if they have some sort of ill health or depression is coming through as now regretting being impulsive, and because they're being judged now. Okay, let's take a look here. Hidden secrets that can harm you. I feel like somebody is trying to get someone to be imprisoned. See how this looks like jail bars, and, you know, same thing here. It possibly has to do with children. It possibly has to do with someone's lover and their child, something like that. I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Hidden secrets can harm you. Sun. Something's been exposed already. Okay, so that's kind of what's coming through here. That's what it looks like. Something's been exposed. So somebody wants you to know that if you tried to keep something secret, or they tried to keep something secret, it's actually, for whatever reason, harming you, because you're the one that's being betrayed, and you're the one that's having to deal with the need to defend yourself. It looks like possibly even like in a court issue or something like that. Okay, because it looks like someone here is trying to imprison you for whatever reason. I'm seeing Cancer and Capricorn in opposition in the chat. Welcome in, you guys. It looks like someone wants you to experience loss, theft, in connection to this marriage. Okay, and it's coming out here with the marriage card, the need for you to protect what you do for work. All right, pay attention to your work. I'm seeing the Four of Swords right under that, the Four of Wands. So I'm seeing like the opposition of air and fire, which work in opposition. They're confronted, and it's coming out to be that it's being exposed, that hidden secrets are harming you. Okay, you could breathe at this privileged woman that is about to receive some sort of unexpected income the 27th of the month. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is what's been adjudicated here, and it looks like the 30th is going to be of significance. Okay, so this has to do something with someone's workplace, and that's what I'm feeling this is. All right, it came out already with the Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this person is that's working against you, it's the workplace that's doing this. Welcome in, you guys. You said son is in prison and children with the law. Possibility. All right, let's see. Let's look at the energy of June. So we're looking at a Cancer and or a Gemini energy here. What's going on with the card June? All right, this King of Wands is here. This could be someone that has a position of authority. Once again, leadership position. All right, someone from the past is of significance here. And it's looking like to me that something has been delayed overall for someone's wish. Okay, something that someone had faith and hope in. Looks like the angels may be in the background working on this. Okay, I'm seeing the angel wings there. Something seems to be delayed overall. It looks like there's going to be an apology coming through from the workplace in order to change someone's destiny. Interesting. I don't know in what and who this is coming in for, because it's not saying that. But this is the energy coming in after the star card. Okay, so the apology coming in from the workplace so that someone heads directly into their destiny. All right, so what are the trouble and accusations about? What are the trouble and accusations about? Because there's opportunities that are out on the table here. It says opportunities are waiting for you. Okay. The trouble and accusations has a lot to do with this King of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces energy. It looks like someone may have been repeating a cycle, trying to remain in control and or adapting to whatever changes were necessary. All right, with reciprocating some sort of resources or dealing with a court issue here. New moon in Taurus energy starting on the 30th. All right, this is going to be the first decan, second decan of Taurus season. Okay, so what are the opportunities that are waiting for this person? Show me the door. All right, it's just pathways that are going to open up here. Choices that need to be made is what I'm seeing. All right, strength. So determination, loyalty, devotion. It's kind of giving like the need to kind of like take action. Yeah, things will start accelerating a lot faster with some sort of brand new beginning. And that's coming in for the Empress. All right, new moon in Taurus energy. Things are going to start picking up quickly. That's what it looks like. All right, so Uranus's energy here will conjunct the new moon in Taurus. So this is what that's going to look like. The Empress and a new beginning could be of significance here. And I see the Six of Wands back there peeking out. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of victory there. All right. Show me what's going on with the Thief card and marriage. Someone had stolen something in connection to this. It looks like a commitment, the marriage card. What was stolen here? That could have been back. I'm looking at it as March 24th. I don't know if that's significant for a date here. All right. Let's see what's going on. That's the truth. Someone stole in connection to their marriage. Maybe this is why the apology is coming in from the workplace. All right. And it's coming in as temperance. Something either needed to be balanced out. There was some patience that was needed here, okay, and healing that needed to take place as well. It's in connection to the collaboration or who you were working with, okay? The truth is that they're coming in with an apology. This apology, again, is coming in from the workplace. All right, so whatever is coming in as unexpected income is coming in towards this privileged lady. And the 27th being of significance here. What is the unexpected income coming in? So whatever was stolen, I feel like is being given back. All right, by the person that tried to remain in control of something here. Okay, it's coming up as under the King of Cups that had and or was under being accused of something. Okay. This is what's coming through as. Show me the privileged lady and what's coming in as unexpected income. In connection to the lovers are here with the child, okay, and imprisonment. So we'll get back to this in a second. Tell me more about the privileged lady and the unexpected income. It could be coming in from that person's lover. Could be a Scorpio. Something has fully ended, transformed. Okay. Heavy Scorpio energy. You're going to be shocked when this takes place. Something's coming in connection to someone's. It looks like resources. This person is going to be moving forward independently. All right. It looks like, yeah, they're going to be receiving communication about some sort of resources or something. All right. Resources. Show me the lovers and the child. There's going to be some sort of collaboration that takes place there. All right. With a mother figure, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I apologize. Something that was meant to remain hidden, or someone lied or created some sort of illusion. All right. And it looks like this is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Did something very deceptive. Okay. In connection to the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It looks like they worked with this could be like a company here with the King of Pentacles, someone's boss or something. All right. It looks like there was some sort of deception that took place there, and they got paid for it or something. That's what it looks like. Show me the toil and labor and what is being adjudicated from the workplace. So the workplace is trying to come in and apologize, all right, about some sort of deception that may have been taking place. Something was delayed here in someone's wish fulfillment. And the truth came out, so now the workplace wants to apologize and bring things back into balance in connection to the privileged lady receiving some sort of unexpected income that was in connection with the lover, could be a Scorpio or whatever has transformed or created some sort of tower in this person's life. All right, this person now is being open to new opportunities. Show me toil and labor and adjudication. Okay. All right, Four of Cups. There could have been some sort of missed opportunity there, which is now being presented again. All right, so if the opportunity was presented and it was rejected, it's being offered once again. Okay. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So if it's in connection to the person that was having to deal with the deception of a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the King of Pentacles is up there coming through with the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is willing to pay this person out, okay? What they have reaped, they have sown. It's coming through in the connection in the favor of the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so it's going to be the privileged lady over here that's receiving the unexpected income. That's kind of giving me where things are going to start transitioning here. And the new beginnings will take place in connection to this person's destiny. Okay. So show me once again the opportunity that was missed is now being represented again. Represented. It's being represented again. Yes. All right. So there will be some sort of celebration there. It looks like the transition will definitely take place. You'll be able to move on to calmer shores, and it looks like soulmate energy is waiting there on the other side. It looks like definitely High Priestess energy, having a victory here. Whatever it looks like a legal case or something, you know, having some sort of involvement here with the law. It looks like happily ever after, you know, things move forward in connection to positive changes for the Empress. Okay? Yeah, and it looks like those that were being manipulative for whatever reason are going to be experiencing some sort of loss for their involvement. That's the reason why you needed to defend yourself here. Okay, so this is like a Saturn and Pisces energy. We see here Page of Pentacles. This could have been like a small offer. It was being manipulated in a way to be forced. Okay, the Knight of Swords would have been like something that was being, you know, falsely accused, or, you know, coming through very impulsive, or trying to create some sort of drama for whatever reason. Well, this is interesting. Was not expecting this message this morning. Okay, I was not expecting that. All right, you guys. Yeah, it looks like whoever started some sort of hidden secret, you know what I mean? It looks like either it's working in that person's favor or it could actually be harming, depending on, are you paying attention to what's happening around you? This is the reason why opportunities are opening up, because someone has been trying to work against you. That's what it looks like. Again, it's coming through that things are going to be working in the favor. Okay. Toil and labor and adjudication. It looks like you're going to be coming up against someone from the workplace in court. Okay. That's what it looks like. Let me get a little bit more information upon this energy here. So the apology is coming from the workplace, but these are the same people you're coming up against are the ones from the workplace. Crazy. I feel like they kind of, if you took a loss in material wealth, it's being given back if you defend yourself here. There was changes happening in your life at the time. All right. Whoever is being spied on, if you have ill health or depression, there was some sort of misunderstanding. And whoever you were surrounded by, it was kind of like you were being manipulated by your person. They were undependable, insincere. They weren't pretty much working in your favor. Okay. I'm seeing heavy Gemini energy here. So Mercury could be like the trickster energy. That's what I feel. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you definitely have your guard up here. Creating boundaries with others that could be causing you trouble. All right, the Nine of Wands. Because it may be blocking out your resources, Nine of Pentacles. Or the ability for you to be able to reap what you have sown. All right, yeah, someone's either trying to end you or create some sort of problem here so that you can, you know, it transforms in their favor. But in fact, it looks like it transforms the other way around. All right, there's a major ending here, the switch up of energy, a transition, again, moving into calmer shores. It's kind of like you're no longer stuck is what it feels like. You're moving on after something's done. Okay, let's get into it. Here we have the King of Swords and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It looks like something comes to fulfillment, especially if you're going up against someone where you have to kind of like present yourself. All right, Five of Cups. Again, there seems to be some sort of regret, loss, sorrow that takes place there in connection to the new beginning. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Queen of Wands here. Three of Wands. In order for you to move forward, you kind of have to release something else. All right, it's because it's calling you to go on a different pathway here. It's asking you to more so try your best to negotiate past what has been kept secret, okay, or delayed for whatever reason. Someone's really trying to accomplish something here. All right, and it could be the person that came in very flighty, trying to hold facts, okay? It looks like someone may have been indecisive whether they wanted to do this or not, but they're not speaking the whole truth here. They're going to be coming up against, okay, the wise community, okay? Those that are willing to see both sides of a situation. This could be a spiritual thing, to be honest, but it's in connection to love. All right. Love, and I'm hearing the love of money. That's crazy. Okay. It has a lot to do with someone's investments and spying in on someone here. Investing on spying in on someone. All right, so I'm guessing someone was paid out to spy in on someone to see if they had ill health or something. Something like that. All right. So is anyone in this reading being imprisoned? Yes or no? The Queen of Cups, the Tower. This could be something that comes through unexpectedly in connection to, again, justice, court issue type of deal. Something's over. Especially if they missed their opportunity here. Something was meant to be kept secret, and it was because the workplace was, I don't know, seeking into having some sort of wish fulfillment here. To imprison someone. Nine of Swords. It will be mentally imprisoning this person or keeping them away from family. Yeah, separating them from family. There was an ulterior motive here is kind of what it's giving me. Whoever was working in the background trying to keep someone imprisoned, it could have been like emotionally creating a tower for this person to see how they would react in connection to, are you going to remain balanced, or are you going to be able to close out a cycle? So if this person missed some sort of opportunity in the past, it's almost like, how can we keep this a secret? This would have been the workplace spying in on someone's wish fulfillment. Can we create this person some sort of anxiety or fear or depression by separating them from family? Something like that. King of Cups is on the other end, where the Queen of Cups is coming out here. Knight of Pentacles, something's being delayed for that King of Cups as well. And that person may be under judgment as well right now. That's part of the new beginning. Okay. Craziness. So it looks like the workplace tried to do something, start some shit, and it looks like it ended up just creating more delays so that both parties were being looked at or something like that. All right. Let's get into the Angel Tarot. This is interesting. I wonder why so much drama. Why? Why so much drama? Welcome in, you guys. Nolan Jade Rupert is here. Uh-oh, Cosmic Vision got hidden. What happened, Brenda? What'd they say? Wow. All right, let's see. Rachel says, you're good. Thank you, Rachel. Givers and takers, welcome in. Rise and shine, you guys. The son is in prison and the children is with the law. That's crazy. All right, the Angel Tarot. Yes, ma'am. I'm on my way. I am on my way. It's like, don't forget what you just said. All right, so these are the angels speaking. How are they protecting us and or guiding us here this morning during this reading? Let's get into it. That was a little weird. That was a little weird. For whatever reason, there's a lot of distractions today. Or something meant to distract you today. We have the Chariot here with Archangel Michael. I feel like you are being protected. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. Lots of perseverance and success with some sort of conflict and overcoming adversities. All right. All right. So it says who is like God. So Michael is coming in and, you know, shutting some shit down. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. That's a very positive card to get out of this deck. That's the very first card in the deck. So lots of protection as well is what I feel. All right, the Four of Cups. This is Angel Malael, the god deflecting evil. So healing capacity, protection from weapons, and safety in travel. Okay, Malael. We've got the Six of Cups here. Sayalaya is the angel's name, the God who stirs all men. So this is in connection to motivation and lifting up those who were fallen and or humiliated. All right, so I feel like, again, there seems to be this energy of, I don't know if it was some sort of misunderstanding that may have taken place where someone made you feel like you were humiliated, okay, in connection to whatever it looks like was involving something being kept secret, okay? So whether this was in order to create some sort of blockage for you, you were being protected by that, okay? I'm feeling something has a lot to do with mental, all right? Something that you misunderstood. It could be in connection to your intellect for whatever reason. Whatever the drama was all about, it was meant for you to be able to overcome this adversity. So gaining knowledge about something as well. Two of Wands here. It says Jalael is the angel, the helping God. Love and wisdom, victory over those who would try to attack you, okay? So I feel, again, someone tried to attack you, create some sort of adversity for you, block you in a way of stopping your way of traveling or communicating, all right, for you to be able to heal. But you've been motivated. And for those that tried to do this, all right, those that tried to humiliate you, they're under judgment is what I feel. So I'm seeing here Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio, Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. The Devil's here. Samael is the angel. It says the severity of God. So seduction and downfall, communicating with the dead and teaching the occult and magic. I feel like you were led to learn about something to be able to defend yourself. Not that you were doing out of the energy of the devil. You were doing out of the energy of love. So you know who would be the ones that were attacking you. Okay. It's very rare that a lot of the archangels come out in this specific deck. Which in the deck it's coming through as the Chariot, the Devil. All right. I believe we have Archangel Miguel in here as well. Uriel is in this deck as well. Let's see what they come out. Just gonna let Spirit kind of just give them to me. Thank you. The Eight of Cups is here. God, the pleasure of man's children. So the children were involved as well. I don't know if there was some sort of transformation happening here. All right. So for those that were, they were given consolation in dealing with the adversity. Okay. Crazy. The Two of Cups is here, the swiftly hearkening God. Things are coming to fruition finally. I feel like this new moon in Taurus is being where it's kind of like the equal give and take energy. So it's being able to provide expansive intelligence and given the grace of God. So again, if you had to gain knowledge about something and learn through the energy of teaching the occult to others that, you know, didn't understand something, you have this swiftly hearkening God protecting your energy. Overall, the Two of Cups is like a soul mate connection that's been guiding you through this process. The Eight of Cups is Saturn and Pisces. So you've been, you know, pretty much structured in your emotional state and or your spiritual state where things may have been hidden, or for whatever reason, things that exist without physical form, you've had to learn about that and be able to communicate to those that are crossed over to guide you here and protect you again with Archangel Michael. So stay prayed up, you guys. I feel like staying prayed up is going to be very significant here. I got Cancer. I have Scorpio, Pisces. I have here heavy Cancer, heavy Cancer, as well as Aries. Okay. So Aries and Scorpio, I'm feeling like heavy Mars. The devil, Mars could be exalted there as well. All right, it's Capricorn energy. What else do I need to see here? The Emperor's here. So heavy Aries, I'm feeling like a heavy Mars. Something required for you to take action, not be afraid. There's a lot of like political authority around this here. Again, giving safety in travel and protecting against conspiracies. Someone tried to create some sort of conspiracy around your energy, lying on you, creating adversity, but they were trying to attack you for a reason. Maybe it's because of what you know, because you're teaching the occult and how to utilize magic to protect yourself. Something like that. Okay. Here we have the Fool, so the exalting God. All right, so this is going to be your brand new beginning. You're going to be assisted with difficult, great undertakings. All right. Wow. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Wherever it looks like investments are, you have the lovely God in the energy here, giving you general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. Okay, so if you've been imprisoned in any way, you're being delivered from that. Okay. So use your discernment who you need to be around right now and who you don't need to be around at this time. All right, who you're investing your time, your energy, your resources into, and what you should be doing, all right, with those investments. I'm feeling like a heavy scheming energy as well. Seven of Pentacles is a Saturn and Taurus energy. So be careful you're not scheming to gain advantage over others and or financial blessings. It doesn't work that way. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. It will be given to you in due time, in divine timing. Kind of what it's giving me here. So focus on the healing, all right, whether that had to be some sort of disorder, if someone tried to create mental illness for you, all right, you were being protected. It looks like you are a traveler and or a medical worker. They didn't know this about you. So Archangel Raphael. Did I say Archangel Miguel? I meant to say Raphael. Okay, so again, you got a lot of archangels in protection of your energy right now. Things are working in your favor. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, you have redemption here. God the Redeemer is here with the Queen of Cups. Serving against enemies of religion. And you have governed chastity. Okay. One more. Two more. Let's see. The King of Wands is here with Angel Daniel. You have a lot of eloquence. And you're giving answers to those that seem to be in doubt. Okay. The Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. God, hope of all of the earth. So there's something you do in ritual and or in ceremony where you acquire all of the treasures that were hidden in heaven as well as in earth. So I'm seeing here, we saw the Queen of Cups. We've seen the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have out here, who is it? The King of Wands. The Emperor is here as well. Okay. So I'm feeling like heavy, like masculine, feminine energies. The need for balance is here. You have a lot of intellectual richness. You have protection against the fertility of women and how to make children respectful towards their parents as well. So if it had something to do with your lover and the connection to your children, for whatever reason, if it meant to make you feel imprisoned, it's because people were working against you and or your relationship, your couple, or your children, something about that. All right, the King of Swords is here. The exalted God is bringing in some sort of victory. So victory is being granted and protected from the energy of lightning, which can cause destruction and or disaster. I'm feeling like tower energy. Okay, which in this deck, I believe is going to be the Archangel Uriel with the tower. Okay, so you're getting right now 10 of Wands, spiritual communication with God humiliating the proud. So those that felt that they were, you know, overcoming a situation and kind of like winning over by humiliating you and creating adversity for you, you're kind of being given spiritual communication so that you are able to teach the men of law as well. Okay, so religious men could be of significance, or you're being given the opportunity to learn from religious men. The Lovers is here on the bottom of the deck. For those that are in connection of the joy of God, you're receiving joy and pleasure. That's bringing happiness to couples and removing the negative energy that was surrounded by you. Wow. All right, so lots of archangel energy in this deck. All right, coming out today's reading. Let's do one overall. Okay, that wanted to be seen, but it didn't come out. One overall. Here we have the Three of Wands, the God of Hope. All right, so constructing the universe, help with great works, and protecting from adversaries. The Star is on the bottom of the deck, so bringing in clemency and equilibrium and protecting against attacks in the courts. Okay, so I do have a feeling that this had a lot to do with the workplace. Could have been a court issue, could have been a couple involving children, or a marriage, or something in your home environment, your community. All right, that may have been trying to work against you for whatever reason. You're bringing yourself into equilibrium here by focusing in on you putting in the work. Okay, paying attention to your work. All right, for those that tried to attack you, you were teaching yourself something. You went through the energy of the transformation. Things were opening up for you, brand new beginning, doorways, opportunities that were waiting for you here. It looks like it led you to a different path where you were focusing not only on healing, but constructing and uplifting, all right, bringing things into fruition so that you were able to persevere. And you're doing it through eloquence, okay? So everything's working out perfectly for you. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing here. So overall, I'm going to bring the energy through again. I see heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy water energy. So this could all be working through your emotional state. I see the Chariot, Cancer, Four of Cups, Cancer, Moon in Cancer specifically. The Sun in Scorpio is here, Mars in Aries, Capricorn energy, Saturn in Pisces, Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Emperor, Aries, the Fool, Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles, Saturn in Taurus. These are either your placements or these are placements that we're dealing with currently right now in the transits. Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries could have been of significance, specifically Three of Wands, second deacon. Wheel of Fortune, all fixed signs here. That's going to be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and or Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Lots of abundance heading your way. Queen of Cups, Cancer, and the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius. Okay. The Star, heavy Aquarius, is here as well. All right, you guys, let's clear this out. I think I need to go for, what am I feeling here? Something feels completely different. Okay. Something feels completely different. I'm going to actually go after the answer oracle and see if there's anything that Spirit wants us to know before moving forward. I see 11:02 on the clock, so I'm thinking of like November 2nd being of significance. I don't know if there's a specific transit there that's happening this year. November 2nd is Scorpio season. It's going to be the second deacon in tarot that will be seen as the Six of Cups, either someone returning from the past or children being involved with something here. Okay. Interesting enough. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Moon will be in Pisces then. 1 second. Obviously, we would always see the moon in Pisces in a conjunction with the North Node that's in Pisces currently at this time. All right, so something, pertaining to one's destiny. It could have been some sort of connection from the past is what I'm feeling. Again, second deacon of Scorpio season. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. I just saw a cross in my third eye. I'm pretty sure we would be retrograding at that point, possibly with, that's interesting because the yield card just came out. It's kind of like slow down is what I just heard, like slow down. There will be a retrograde, like a review. Let me just take a place of what's going to be happening because I know by November, we will be seeing another Mercury retrograde happening, but that won't be until the 9th. I'm just curious on where Neptune enters Pisces again. Okay, so we'll see a conjunction with the moon in Pisces happening on that November 2nd, what I was picking up on. Okay, October 22nd is when Neptune enters Pisces in retrograde. And I believe that we also have Saturn that's going to also retrograde back into Pisces. That's stepping on September 1st. So we're then, with that moon in Pisces, is going to then conjunct the sign or the planets of Neptune, Saturn, as well as the transit of the North Node. Okay. So wherever your Pisces placement is going to be of significance before Saturn and Neptune go direct in the sign of Aries once again. You're being forced to surrender and or accept a transit here. Whatever is being slowed down for you, it's because it's part of your transformation. I'm seeing a crap load of butterflies there. I'm seeing blues and purples. This has a lot to do with the third eye and the crown chakra. So if you're being yielded to something or slowed down and or delayed, it's for a reason. It's so that you fully understand what you're seeing and or understanding with the crown chakra as well as the third eye. Okay. Something you need to empty your mind is what I'm hearing, so that you can tap in and come back with clean, purified energy. Okay. It has something to do with what you practice. Okay. What you practice. Divine Hazel, sweetie, welcome in. Ultimate, what is that? Merc and Mutant, welcome in. Okay. We have the dating card here. So you're going to be coming into a specific connection. Usually if it's in the sign of Pisces, it has a lot to do with your subconscious state. All right. What you have imagined to be your reality. All right. Has a lot to do with your sensitivities, your spirituality. So it may be like a spiritual romance, that type of thing. And obviously 12th house has a lot to do with bringing in a sense of love to your connections. All right. Your efforts are going to be rewarded here. It looks like success lies in your hand. So whatever it is, if it's dating you want to do, it's within reach. Okay. You have to purify your energy here and accept and surrender what spirit is bringing in. It's part of your destiny. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated by secrets. All right. Promises have been made here. You have been contracted in connection and love. Wow, that was very specific. Thank you, Spirit. It could be towards a father figure. I'm getting higher power, God. Thank you so much, Brenda, for your super chat. I appreciate you, love. All right, you guys, this is insane. You have, if something delays you and you feel empty in connection to your dating life, it's because you're supposed to understand your worth. Your destiny was being manipulated and held by secrets and promises in connection to love. Okay? Something has to switch up, change here, is what I'm getting. You were supposed to learn a lesson and or teach something. Something that your father figure showed you. See what I'm saying? You were meant to cooperate with teamwork, all right? And exchange specific information here. This could have been a risk. You taking this specific sign from, you know, your calling. It kind of looks like it's a very lonely road, but it required your determination here. This was meant for you to be aligned, infused to speed up the process of something here. Through courage and bravery, all right? There could have been slander and or gossip, all right? The betrayals that may have taken place in your name created some sort of upheaval for you, but you were being guided to seek out, all right, specific energy to release old patterns. All right, this energy, it says give up on the previous plan. You're not meant to give up. Maybe your plan didn't work first. Spirit's coming up with a new one. All right, so you're meant to persevere here. There could have been cunning energies around you. The seagulls normally are messengers of freedom, of survival. All right, for those that looks like they try to decline you, make you disappear in a way. There's a lot of negative energy here. I don't like this. something that your father figure told you to do, whether it was meant to protect someone or teach someone something, you accepted this, you listened, you went in and you cooperated and did teamwork. This led you to a win-win where you were able to exchange that information, but you were attacked for this. All right, you took a risk, you were attacked for this. But glory favors the brave. So if you had a specific calling and you woke up to that calling and you went down the lonely road and you were determined here to align with who you were meant to collaborate with in the first place, things sped up for you because you were courageous. You didn't care about the rumors or the speculation or the slander, the betrayal, the upheaval that caused you to go towards your, what you were being guided to do here, because it created, for whatever reason, a miracle that you were being helped with. All right, so those that tried to decline you or, make you feel that you were being released, all right, from something from the past, it's because the plan didn't work in the beginning, or their plan didn't work in the beginning. Take it as vice versa. All right, it looks like you could have been dealing with something that cursed your life or kept you, for whatever reason, frozen for a bit here. Your desires, all right, your fantasies are going to come, true in connection to your passion here. And you're going to end up receiving peace in your life. Absolutely. This is going to happen in like divine timing. All right, so passion, your dreams, peace, this is all what's coming. All right, it just kind of feels like it all had to come in due time. 11:11 on the clock with your evolution. Okay, your transformation. Wow. Blessings on blessings on blessings. You said Pisces in my 5th house. That is a Scorpio energy there. Heather Smith, welcome in. All right, you guys. It looks like you took the long road here. You kind of had to use strategy, all right, against those that tried to disguise something from you. They possibly put you under some sort of emotional bonding to contract you to them, all right? But for whatever reason, you appreciated the love that you were getting there. You trusted the process. This is abuse from the father figure. Yeah, it feels that way, honestly. All right, the father figure wanted you to go in and collaborate to whatever reason, this expose some sort of information that was needed. You were being manipulated by a secret. It was part of your destiny to take responsibility for something. All right, whether this was a teaching the occult, all right, having to learn about it, and for whatever reason, it puts you almost in the spotlight of betrayal, of gossip, of, upheavals and destructions in your life, sudden disasters that took place. Yeah, the long hard road. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a little bit more on this and find out why this is all happening. But I'm feeling like a heavy Saturn and Pisces energy here. Calls to some sort of restriction, delays, structure, authoritative energies that needed to be in alignment with the transformations that were happening in your spiritual life. This is crazy. The nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. The older woman is here, dealing through a relationship with an older woman. We have financial pinches. We have a period of prosperity and abundance. That's crazy. Temptation is going to test you. I just told you guys, don't go after anything that feels like a scheme to gain advantage in connection to money or resources. Don't do it. It's like something's telling you to give up on that previous plan. If someone tried to be cunning towards you, look at this older man, older woman here. I feel like you were meant to decline whatever this was, all right? Or someone made you feel that you were cursed and whatever, moving towards your passion, your dreams, the energy of peace. Who's this? Virgo, Libra energy here. I'm feeling like workplaces, Virgo's energy, where you put in a lot of hard work. These are like your co-workers. And I'm also feeling like Libra energy could be the law. The wheel is here. There's some sort of indecisiveness and where something led you to believe that you were allowing your life to ramble aimlessly here. Or maybe September is going to be of significance. That's where we're going to see the flip side of the eclipses that are happening now in the month of March, moving into September for the next 6 months. Okay. Beware of self-delusion. And one more. One more, please. You will be shown the way. Someone's been very extremely stubborn and they're unwilling to change for whatever reason. All right, someone doesn't want to, for whatever reason. I'm feeling like help you out with something. What's this energy here? Show me the emotionally secure, loving family that's important to you. Am I speaking to an older woman that has financial issues at this time? Because you have a period of prosperity and abundance coming. But temptation was meant to test you here in connection to this older man. This older man could be a Virgo or a Libra. All right. You may have been indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. In connection to being like delusional, you were meant to be shown the way. 3 of Wands here with the loving, secure family that's important to you. I'm feeling like a heavy Aries energy. I got Sun in Aries and the Ace of Wands. So there's a specific passion or something that you desire in connection to your family that's important. Show me the older woman. I see like long-term stability here, legacy. All right, 10 of Pentacle energy. Show me the older woman. There's something hidden here in part of this transformation that this older woman didn't at least tell you. Could be Cancer, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there was a need to defend yourself from this older woman here. You were going to be dealing with a lot of financial pinches, or could be the Empress here. All right, so this could be like a mother figure that tried to remain in control of a situation and is now being judged for doing so or involving themselves with something that had to do with financial gain or losses. It's kind of what it feels like. All right, whether it was a gain in the beginning and now you're experiencing losses, or the need for someone to defend themselves against losses. Show me the period of prosperity and abundance. The 9 of Cups. So I'm feeling like some sort of victory, wish fulfillment comes through here. All right, it was like the temptation was meant to test you with this apple. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be the workplace that tried to do something deceptive to burden you. Did you fall for it or did you not? Okay. 3 of Pentacles. These would have been like your co-workers collaborating with you, people that are in positions of authority, strategizing against you to burden you in whatever way to create some sort of conflict. That's crazy. It's coming out again. Because they didn't want to see you happy. They wanted to see you in fear, anxiety, stressed out in connection to your family. That's crazy. Show me the older man. This is insane. The older man, it looks like, had all parts in creating the illusion. Could have been an Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius masculine. For whatever reason, their intention here was to create some sort of drama. Queen of Swords. All right. Looks like with family and or with friends as well. The 3 of Cups. Yeah. You were supposed to kind of like remain tamed around this person if they tried to create some sort of, yeah, distortion in your character. I'm kind of feel like this person tried to win at all costs. 5 of Swords. I don't like that King of Wands person. That one is the one that has all the secrets. Okay. Show me September. September, Gemini energy. I'm sorry, with the Magician, it's Virgo's energy. Okay. So you were being manipulated here. The Magician. To believe that this person loved you or something, Ace of Cups. That they would invest in you and your family and in marriage, something like that. To live the happily ever after. That never came to, you know, be true. It's like it allowed your life rather to ramble aimlessly is kind of what it's coming through as. Yeah, you maybe felt like rejected, left out, missed opportunities. For whatever reason, it made you feel like delusional with the Dragon card here. We were in the year of the Dragon last year, okay? So where you were meant to, Dragon is like courageous and brave and you know what I mean? The need to move forward. Instead, you were betrayed. 10 of Swords. So now you're being shown the way by who? The King of Pentacles. Someone that's going to bring stability, security, foundation into your life. provide you with great opportunities here to be able to expand, grow, and receive what it is that you've missed out on. You've had a rough road here, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some sort of justice for some sort of injustice. Wow. I mean, you guys, like, the way it's coming through, it's like you have gone through taking risks, putting yourself out there, going down the lonely road, awakening to a specific calling, maybe have been declined or, you know, rejected for whatever reason, but you never gave up. It's crazy. Brenda says, I'm a dragon. Dang, you're so on point. Yeah, Year of the Dragon was last year. You guys were in the Year of the Snake now. So you're tapping into your empathic abilities, all right? Your psychic awareness, intuitive state is what you want to call it. Ten of Pentacles. So right now, this could be where the money is, okay? Where you're going to be able to build stability and security. You're going to be shown the way, all right? With the Hermit, you're going to go within. You're going to search for the truth. You're going to find that out. You're going to be able to contemplate and do meditation and being guided by the wise elders is what I'm feeling like. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be receiving lots of communication this time around. And I feel like it's going to be very intuitive, wise information coming through. Specifically from a Virgo, South Node energy. It will be like a past life natural gift that you have. Okay. That's the way I see it coming through, you guys. If this is not resonating for you, it's not for you. But if it's like you're on a spiritual journey or something and temptation tried to test you, you were being guided to see past the bullshit. Your workplace was being deceptive. They wanted to burden you. They wanted to create some sort of conflict because you were seeking the truth. You were being helped and miracles were heading your way. I'm trying to tell you now. All right. You dealt with upheaval, with breakup, with divorces, with infidelity, with rumors, speculations, and slanders, and having to remain brave through fatal situations in your life that may have led you to be brilliant. Seeing things on the other side of financial issues. Okay. Lies being told by an older woman. Sacrifices in connection to your family. It would have been a lot, okay, that you were dealing with at the time. So show me the person that's extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Two of Swords. You would have known who this person was back by the full moon in Libra. It would have been exposed to you, okay, where you needed to face your fear and see exactly the truth of a situation. Who you needed to separate from. Two to the Three of Swords. This person you were continuously devoted to and they were a piece of shit. Saturn and Libra. There was some sort of restriction and or delay in connection to your relationships, contracts, where you were meant to bond with partnerships or whatever that may have been. It could have been in connection to a mother figure. I don't know. All right. It's kind of saying the older woman had some parts in this. Okay. So balance is coming back into your life. Healing. All right. Reciprocity in the emotional state. And you're going to gain clarity about the truth. Wow, the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and Three of Swords was there. Back to back to back. Okay. All right, you guys. Yep, all the way. Got it. Thank you guys for your cooperation in the reading. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. So it looks like the chaos here at the bottom of the deck, and where something was unpredictable, kind of led to actually a very important day here, where you were able to show appreciation and gratitude. I'm seeing like the Easter basket, okay? You were being examined for whatever reason. Were you actually hiding or misleading people? Or were you actually teaching and showing care and support for your community? Okay, here's the snake. Actually, there could have been some sort of deadly threat with a natural enemy, okay, where you were able to defeat this enemy by exposing the truth with what you were assisting and teaching and supporting your community with. All right, so this is why you're receiving a lot of abundance and blessings coming your way. It has to do with the experiences you've gone through, the pathway you chose to go down, your journey, and now you're being celebrated here with lots of good luck and abundance. Due to your ambition, you've gone and you have confessed, all right? You've done reflection work here. I feel that whatever no longer serves you, you're going to be rejecting that energy and you're going to be protecting and providing some sort of guard, you know, energy in order to guarantee the ability to defend yourself as well as your community, okay? Whatever your beliefs are is what this feels like. You've done terrific work here, A lot of great moments, greatness coming your way. Fantastic results is what you're going to see from here on out. And split the deck. Just trust the process. All right. Stick with the energy of sincerity. You're being supported and respected, as well as the way that you're showing gratitude for your community as well. 11:24 on the clock. So November 2024 could have been significant again. Gonna watch on TV so I can let the ads play too. Thank you guys for trying to make me some moolah. No need. Not here for that. Overall. Okay. So there's a deadline coming through. You're going to find synchronicities coming through with the energy of rhythm. All right. At the moment. I'm going to watch on TV. There it is, babe. Okay. There's a specific timing. Divine timing is here. All right. So you're meant to comply with rules and laws and unwritten rules, regulations. All right. I'm feeling like Capricorn energy here. You have to comply, all right, with things that are understood but don't need to be explained to others. Is kind of what it's giving me here. Yeah. All right, so yield. And this is the very first card that comes out. You may have been forced. You have the ability to surrender, and or you have the ability to accept. So this right here, in divine timing, it's asking you, are you complying here? Be cautious, yield, okay? Interesting. Something may actually be declined or fades out, but it's not that it's blocking you from what's nurturing to come in, because you have potential for great growth with something else as well. You might just choose to go solo with something, all right? You can be an action leader, a lone hero, and just be like, I was able to experience that, something like that, okay? I'm feeling here like Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I have a lot of time left. I was kind of giving you guys a 90-minute session today because I was kind of late. And I think we've kind of tapped into all this energy here overall. What are you guys feeling coming out of this reading today? Is it on point or is it on point? Is it on point or is it on point? Oh, okay. I just saw the lion. Spirit wants you to, like, it's time to take action with something here. Jack says, I don't get it. Okay, we'll get it in a second. Let me go pull my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I used to work with a guy named Jack, and I just saw his face in my third eye. So if that's you, welcome in. He was such a jokester. Cracks me up. I should have kept this one out, but that's all right. I'm going to actually jump to a different one. Too much energy in this read. There's a lot I'm picking up on here. Thank you, brother. Girl, need the good fire rabbit luck I'm supposed to have. Complying hasn't gotten me anywhere so far. Fire rabbit here too. Ouch. It's because it's not your time yet, sweetie. In divine timing. 1 second. I hope you don't mind, but I need to make another cup of coffee. Just 1 second before I grab this stuff here. Oh my. Okay. Yes, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. All right, you guys. Let's get into it. So, Jack, this one's for you. I'm going to read out a lot because you said you didn't understand. I'm going to show you what Spirit shows me. I got time today. Thank you, Jen. So you guys think that I'm due for new decks? Is that what someone said? I'm still trying to master the ones that I have, to be honest. Pretty much, I think we do well with the ones that I have, with picking up on the energy. There's a few career decks that were in the Amazon wish list, you guys. If you're willing to purchase those, we can get into career readings. Any love decks overall. I don't think I have any of those in there, though. So we can start doing more love readings, being that that's what's going to be picked up on as well. I'm loving my NYC Tarot. That's like one of my favorites. Jack said, let's go. I'm ready. It's all good. Jazz is ready, too. I'm always ready. All right. I'm always ready. Okay, I can't see what that was. It looked like Venus in Capricorn. All right. You're being cautioned here. I'm seeing about the Ten of Pentacles. All right, what you're building a legacy on. You're being warned, all right, specifically by a divine feminine energy. Mercury and Virgo, you're being cautious about something. So I think we spoke about Mercury and Virgo stepping in the month of September. Am I right? Let's see. Let's see. September 2nd, Mercury enters Virgo in its domicile energy. Okay. So, the day right before that is when Saturn retrogrades in the sign of Pisces. We have to understand what we're in the opposition of Virgo Pisces with the North Node, South Node, as well as with the eclipses. September will be the eclipse month. So what this is saying here, be cautious, all right, in connection to 6th house placements. Hard work, health, remaining in order with things, okay? Details, facts. It looks like the potential for you to kind of remain analytical, okay? I feel like equilibrium is going to be of significance within your mind, your body, your spirit. Jupiter in Gemini is actually stepping out of Gemini by May 24th. We're going to be in the sign, no, June 9th. We're going to be in the sign of Cancer by then. All right, so whatever you've learned right now while Jupiter was in Gemini, obviously it's always going to be a square over to Mercury in Virgo. Mercury is not in Virgo for the whole year, okay? Obviously, when it's in its domicile, that would have been back in 2024, possibly back in, you know, the month of September as well. September, October, something like that. But what I'm seeing here is Mercury is communication, Jupiter is growth and expansion. In the signs of Gemini as well as Virgo, both ruled by Mercury, something here has to do with communication, travel, and what you do for work, okay? So looking into the details of specific business meetings, information that you're sharing, okay? This is interesting. So be cautious that you are not bluffing people with information that's not true, okay? That's what I feel this is. You had to get into the nitty-gritty of something and caution people about what's really is to come. And normally that's why we do astrology here, because I don't just read the cards, we do transits, okay? You're going to be building an enterprise here, Jupiter and Aries. For those that love palmistry, you're going to be learning something new this year, okay? Flowers and acorns are going to be of significance. Look up those spiritual meanings. You're going to have a lot of fortune coming your way. All right, I'm seeing here Gemini, Virgo season, Aries season. I'm also seeing Leo season. So what I'm seeing here is heavy fire, okay, and heavy mutable energy here too. So where things are adapting for you, all right, is going to be through communication, as well as you're going to be adapting through the details of something. And it's in connection to your passion. And your passion is what you do for your enterprise. You're going to have to be on the defense here trying to create this business. All right. The information that you're discovering here now with Mercury and Sagittarius and the way that it's being delivered to you, it's coming from abroad. Okay. Everyone is not going to understand this. So you have to understand that Mars and Leo current transit, To others, you're moving in the energy of ego and pride, which that may not be it. You just have some sort of way of delivering the way that you present yourself out. It feels very stern and very like, I know what I'm saying type of energy. Okay. You're taking action towards self-expressing, to being creative, whatever your hobby is. It's putting you in the spotlight. I'm seeing the sun here twice with fifth house energy. You're moving into your happiness. All right. You feel that whatever knowledge you have gained about your enterprise, all right, second house or third house, first house, it's like you have to put a face to the way that it's presented. Okay. Mars's energy, I'm seeing second house, fifth house. You have to value what it is that you're putting out there, all right, and presenting. So be cautious with what words you spread about what is to come. Although it may bring fortune, it has a lot to do with what you're discovering. Mercury in Sagittarius is the Eight of Wands in tarot. It may be fast incoming changes, but Mercury in Sagittarius is at its detriment. People may not like the information that you're bringing back or what you have discovered. It's not for everybody. So I'm being told, don't force your ideals onto other people. And I say force because heavy Mars energy is here. Okay. You've got heavy mutable here. So there's going to be a time where you have to kind of adapt. I'm seeing third house, sixth house, ninth house. And now I'm seeing third house again. The moon in Gemini that's coming up on the 1st of May is going to be of significance. One second here. It's actually stepping in on the 29th to 30th into the 1st of May. Show me more about the adaptability that's taking place here and the way that you communicate with the moon in Gemini. Normally really good for business meetings, socializing, all right, involving yourself with groups of people to share ideas, okay? It could involve the media, travel, transport, whatever that may be. All right, the sun in Scorpio, there's a lot of endurance here, okay? Saturn in Aquarius, wow, eccentricity. There's something very innovative, original, unique that you're going to be doing that's going to end up putting you in the spotlight because you've done the long and patient work to be able to present this out in a very original way. The endurance card is just showing me here that the way that the energy is going to transform just requires for you to release the need to involve the emotional state. It's crazy. The sun in Scorpio's energy is very transformative, is what it feels like. All right, so it has a lot to do with adapting through, you know, how would I say that? The emotional state first. All right, it has a lot to do with the subconscious because it is the involvement of deep emotions. It's kind of like affecting one's how do I call that? It could be the connections to what you feel is like religion or something like that, the occult, things like that. Okay, something that you're adapting to is going to like rapidly pick up, and it's because of how you present it, you know, directly. Saturn and Aquarius's energy. It's a very like structured type of way of you doing something here. So I'm seeing second house, fifth house, eighth house, 11th house. So the moon cycle for fixed signs are going to be of significance this month here for the remaining of April and into May. All right. Being led to Uranus and Gemini. One second. The sun in Capricorn. There's going to be some sort of achievement when that takes place. Will Uranus be in Gemini by the time the sun is in Capricorn? I do not believe so. I think Uranus ends up retrograding back into Taurus by the end of the year. One second. Sun in Capricorn by December 21st. Where's Uranus by that time? It's back into the sign of Taurus at the 29th degree. We won't see that transit just yet. There's something you're moving forward towards and achieving. Okay. Capricorn to Gemini's energy is a quincunx. There's some sort of discord in getting there, but it's not that you can't get there. I'm seeing a lot of Mars energy now, specifically in water signs. This is making you feel indecisive, whether you want to be contracted to something. It's messing with you and your subconscious state. I see Mars in Scorpio, 5 of Cups energy. Sun in Scorpio, 6 of Cups energy. Mars in Pisces, that's 10 of Cups energy. There's something that you emotionally want fulfilled, but it has a connection to the past. It's so weird. So weird. Crazy. Definitely has to follow your intuition. I bet. I bet. All right. Mercury in Pisces could have been a way of you receiving communication in a different way. All right, Mercury in Pisces is at its detriment. The communication coming in could have been more driven by the intuition, your psychic ability, or just like a maternal type of instinct. I don't know. It's kind of giving me like listening again to your intuition. Okay. One second, you guys. Maybe you were meant to be inspiring other people at this time. Said you alchemize everything. Okay. All right, you guys. One more card and I'm going to end this. Show me what this inspiration is all about. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Mercury has stepped out of Pisces and into Aries, and now it's showing me when Venus steps into Aries, and that's going to be here on the 30th of this month. All right, so love affair could be of significance with Venus and Leo. I love you guys. I guess that'll be the surprise, and we'll leave it there. Thank you for the purple hearts. I love those. I love you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.